So today I'm gonna do a Snapchat Q&A. It's my first time doing it, and technology is never on my side, but let's see how it goes. Go!
Hi, I want to ask you where you get most of your inspiration from.
Okay, that's a very tricky question. I get most of my inspiration from... that's a good question. Honestly, I think I get most of my inspiration from everything. It's a very stupid answer, but like the books I read really inspire me, that's for sure. Then my teachers and the people that I really admire inspire me a lot. When I see people that are, passionate about stuff or that are really smart, really educated, it really inspires me. And then just walking around, I just like feelings and atmospheres. I'm a very sensitive person to that kind of stuff. So sometimes I'm just walking in the street or in a park or somewhere and I get like a feeling, like I suddenly think of something and I'm like, oh, that's amazing, or oh, that's crazy, or oh, why is it like that? And then sometimes it develops up into something I want to think about a bit more, something I want to make a video about, or something I want to write a story about. So yeah, definitely like sensations and feelings and atmospheres are like a big thing for me.
Hi, Amy. Since I'm Italian, I just wanted to ask you, have you ever been to Italy and who is your favorite Italian author?
Okay, so I've been to Italy many times and I've been to a few cities. I've been to Rome, I've been to Venice, I've been to Napoli, I've been to Firenze, I've been to Cinque Terre, I've been to La Spezia, I've been to Pise, and I think that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting one, but that's okay. And my favorite author, it's difficult, but I read something recently that I quite appreciated. I don't remember the name of the author, but it's gonna be here.
Hi, I sent you an image and now I'm sending a video. I wanted to know what was your favorite environmental place, such as the forest, beach, or mountains. And just a little note, I'm French and I'm talking in English, like yeah, but I think it's
Okay, well, thank you for speaking in English even though you're French. My favorite place would be, I really love the seaside. I love being by the sea. I just love the ocean and I love the sea. But my favorite place would have to be a forest. I love forests, and like the Chinese forest, for example, really like Asian forests are amazing. I just feel like everything that's really green, really humid, and really dense and dark, really, that's what I like.
great.
Hey.
Do you have any travel plans or places you want to go to? Yeah.
Thank you, love you too. Yeah, I'm going to Slovenia actually at the end of this week, and I'm thinking of going to South Korea and Malaysia next summer. And I really want to go to Kazakhstan, so that's a thing. I still want to go to Kazakhstan, but I still don't know how to plan that. And lately I've been obsessed with the States, and I just feel like I really want to go to the States and meet many people. So yeah, that's it.
What motivated you to start making videos on YouTube?
Oh, I love your hair. What really motivated me? Okay, first of all, I started doing videos because one of my Norwegian friends was doing videos and I wanted to kind of communicate with her through that medium, and that's how I started. Then I did makeup tutorials just because I really enjoyed makeup, and when I arrived in Paris, I got really serious about doing videos because I realized that I felt the need to express myself and to share with people and exchange with people, and I really got so like wow when I realized the potential of YouTube, like how much you can connect with others, and that's really what motivates me.
Bonsoir, Emmy.
Ah.
I wonder what you think about hunting in the sake of keeping a forest in a good condition.
Okay. I think it's bullshit. Like, honestly, I think it's just an excuse that hunters came up with in order to justify hunting, because I have hunters in my family, surprise, and that's what they always tell me, oh, but they need to regulate the populations and stuff. But Do people honestly think that nature needs human beings to regulate itself? No. It is true that we interfere with nature in some ways that make that some population grow really big and some disappear and stuff, but that's what we should focus on, like the causes, not trying to eradicate animals in order to keep making shitty things.
Do you feel that your childlike nature is still intact, or has it become
Oh wow. Um Oh, that's a very personal and tricky question. To be honest, I never really felt like a child. I told that in a few videos, but I don't really have any memories of my childhood, first of all. I just remember being sad and thinking of very sad things. And even though I was a very privileged child, to be honest, I don't feel like I had a really happy childhood. So I never felt like, the child in me was like the happy and pure and innocent being that it should have been. So it's a bit difficult to answer to that. I'll say that I feel very disconnected from the me I was when I was younger, but I don't feel bitter. I don't feel like life has really changed me in a negative way.
Hi, Emmy. My question is if you are involved in American politics, and also what are your thoughts on Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton, and Donald Trump?
Okay, I try to be involved with as many politics as I can be. Like I try to, stay informed and keep informed. I really like Bernie Sanders. I think he's like the closest to what we in Europe would have on the left. And I'm very, very, very much on the left. So Hillary is really interesting as well, but I feel like with the ideas and the program and stuff, I feel like closer to Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. I think it's just so weird that such a person can have so many people kind of either really rooting for him or thinking he's funny, or just that he has so much like exposure in the media. For me, that's, I can understand some people say it's not serious, but I feel like it's a bit dangerous, and I just feel it's a bit of a shame, really.
Miami, what is your favorite 20th century Japanese novel that's not the copy? Also, yesterday, after watching your video with Adventure of One.
Oh, thank you. That's really cool. I look much better on the drawing than in real life. Thank you, that's amazing. You drew very, very well. My favorite, actually, I don't like Haruki Murakami that much. Murakami Haruki. I would say my favorite would have to be, let me think. Okay, I really like Yoko Ogawa. So I'll try to find the one I like the best and I'll write it down here. But thank you for your question.
Hi, this is exciting. I want to know if you've ever been to the USA. If not, which state would you like to visit first?
Ok, donc je vais répondre en français vu qu'il était stipulé que je pouvais répondre en français. Je suis jamais allée aux États-Unis, mais j'aimerais vraiment y aller. Je suis plutôt intéressée en fait par tout le nord et tout l'ouest. Donc j'ai vraiment envie de faire ça. Le côté gauche du carré, enfin du rectangle, si on peut appeler ça comme ça.
Hello, I have a language question. My
Okay.
major is Japanese,
Okay,
and I've been
wow.
studying for 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
I was just wondering, how do you study Japanese? What motivates you?
Well, okay, I study Japanese with different books that are specifically made to study Japanese. I have a few novels, like easy ones that I try to translate a little bit sometimes. I read blogs and tweets. I watch movies and dramas in Japanese, and I try to write, and talk with people in Japanese sometimes. And what motivates me is that I just love the language and I want to live in Japan at some point.
Hope I'm not too late, but my question is, would you like to learn any more languages? And if so, which ones would you like to learn?
Okay, like your hair as well. I want to learn Korean because I tried learning Korean when I was younger, like 2 or 3 years ago, and I loved it. But then I was too busy, so I just gave up on Korean, and I think it's a shame because I really love the language. So Korean, I love Italian, I like Russian, and I don't really like Spanish that much, but honestly, I'm starting to realize how convenient it would be to be able to speak Spanish. So, yeah. And I've always really loved Arabic, but that's way too difficult for me. So, yeah.
Hello, I was just wondering what your high school experiences was like and what school is like in France. Like, what do you do every day and what do you learn? Much love.
Thank you. Much love to you too. I have a video up about my high school experience if you want. My high school experience was a bit shitty because of the school's policies and rules and stuff like that, and because I don't do well with authority in general, and because other students were really not nice. But school in France is pretty basic, I could say. You have a few hours in the morning, a few hours in the afternoon. In high school in France, you choose whether there are different branches, sort of. So the main ones are like the literary section, the scientific one, and then the economical one, I suppose. Depending on which one you choose, you have different. You don't really have different. Yeah, you do. You have different subjects. Some are not taught, for example, if you're in the literary section opposed to the economics one, whatever. And also you have like more philosophy in literary or more math in the scientific one, and then you can choose a few options if you want. Sport is mandatory, unfortunately, but you could choose arts, you could choose another language. And at the end of high school you have a big like test which is called the baccalaureate, and that's really important because if you fail you cannot go to uni. And that's basically just it, really. And we have commentaries to write dissertations. We have tests very frequently. I think that's all. Okay, so that was it, guys. I hope this was interesting. I really loved seeing your faces and hearing your voice, so maybe we'll do that another time. Thank you for all your questions, and I'll see you later. Bye.